छीन ले हंस के सबका ये मन, सखीरी मेरो राधा रमण।
छीन ले हंस के सबका ये मन, सखीरी मेरो राधा रमण।
राधा रमण मेरो राधा रमण जी,
राधा रमण मेरो राधा रमण जी।
राधा रमण मेरो राधा रमण।
ओ राधा रमण मेरो राधा रमण जी।
छीन ले हंस के सबका ये मन, सखीरी मेरो राधा रमण। थोड़ा बचपन है थोड़ा यौवन, सखीरी मेरो राधा रमण।
ओ थोड़ा बचपन है थोड़ा यौवन, सखीरी मेरो राधा रमण। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
Establish religion,
Right?
right?
Huh?
And then further Prabhupada is telling that there is nothing to go beyond that, right?
Right.
But again he is telling that in Bhagavad Gita Krishna has advised to abandon all kind of religion principles.
Right. Seems a contradiction.
Contradiction.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yes.
How to understand that?
All right. Tell us how to understand.
You tell me.
You tell.
You tell me.
See, Prabhu, the first part of sadhana bhakti is we follow in rules and regulations. So once you follow in rules and regulations, Vedi bhakti, you follow, by accepting Krishna and following religion and following rules and regulations stipulated in religion, right? But ultimately, what happens? That is just one step to get you closer to Raganuga bhakti. So when you come to Raganuga bhakti, you even give up religion, you give up the 9 processes of bhakti, and you surrender to Krishna. So then at that time, you surrender everything. You surrender the religious principles, you surrender dharma, right, which is religion, and you surrender to Krishna wholeheartedly. So that's my understanding of it. You tell us.
Religion basically comes under like a puja.
Yeah, okay.
You're doing worship.
Yes.
Worship.
Vedi bhakti.
Right.
Yeah.
But real profession of the soul is serving. To serve, so there is a difference between serving and doing puja.
Big difference, yeah.
Completely different. Puja you're doing it means it's a regular, or okay, we have to do it because otherwise we won't get this or we won't get that and we won't have this problem and that problem to come out of those problems. But when we are doing service, we don't worry about any problems, right?
That's right.
That's what the purity. So that's what you're saying, that Raganuga Bhakti, when you go to that stage. So that time you give up all the principles and everything. It doesn't matter. Like, the gopis, example gopis, when Krishna called, in the middle of the night, they left everything.
Yeah.
Huh? So that's Raganuga Bhakti. That's spontaneous, right?
That's right. Following rules and regulations is very important for us sadhakas.
At the moment.
The conundrum is, how does one get to Raganuga bhakti while following Vedi bhakti? Now, and how can you go to Raganuga bhakti without following Vedi bhakti? So the opportunity, then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came and said, by following Vedi bhakti, in the footstep of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, one achieves the highest goal, which is Raganuga bhakti, which is spontaneous love. So where there's rules and regulations, there's no love, and where there's love, there's no rules and regulations. So we got a very unique opportunity. Once in a day of Brahma, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes, he gives us a unique opportunity for us to go back to Godhead while following Vedi bhakti. But every other time, by following Vedi bhakti, one highest goal one can achieve is Vaikuntha. In the age of Kali, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, in the golden age, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes and Srila Prabhupada comes, That is the only opportunity one has while following the rules and regulations and following Vedic Bhakti. One can surpass to the highest goal, surpass even Vaikuntha, Dwarka, Mathura, and go to Golok Vrindavan while following rules and regulations under the guidance of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So that's how in this age, Sarva Dharma Parishram Mahamikam Saranam Paraja. Abandon of rights of religious and irreligious principles and surrender to me, and I'll protect you from all sinful reaction. The other operative word is that God says, why? Because I'm your very dear friend. Because I'm your very dear friend. And in friendship, what does that mean? There's no rules and regulations. When you meet your friend, you don't pay obeisances to your friend. Right? When you see a superior, there's rules and regulations, you pay obeisances to them. But when you meet your friend, there's no rules and regulations. And in a true friendship, what's a true friend? A friend in need is a friend indeed. Right? A good friend, when you really need them, they'll be there for you. And in this day and age, it's very hard. You have a friend when they want help, but you won't have a friend when you want help. Right? But Krishna is your very dear friend, because at the time of death or at the most critical time in your life, your real friend will come and help you. And what do you want in return? Nothing. Unconditional love. Right? So therefore the saying is, a friend's frown is better than an enemy's smile. What does that mean? A friend's frown is better than an enemy's smile. Is when you put your hand in the fire, your enemy who doesn't wish you well will tell you, go ahead, and he'll congratulate you, and he'll give you all glories of why you put your hand in the fire. But a real friend will come and smack you in the head and scold you and say, what the hell are you doing? Why are you doing that? You'll burn your hand. So a friend's frown, sometimes when a friend is angry with you, and a friend's frown is better than an enemy's smile. Because an enemy's smile, behind an enemy's smile is positiveness, where he wants you to not to progress and not to be good. So that's why that conclusion of Sarva Dharma Parishram, why I'm doing this for you? Because you're my dear friend. And a dear friend will always be a well-wisher, and there's no rules and regulation. Mahaprasade Govinde Mahapramani Vaishnave Swapapuna Vitam Rajam Vishvasho Navajayate Sarina Pitracha Shodendriya
Jaya Radhe Jaya Krishna Jaya Vrindavana Shri Govinda Gopinatha Madana Mohana Jaya Radhe Jaya Krishna Jaya Vrindavana Shri Govinda Gopinatha Madana
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Vyadeda Gadata Shivasati Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Shama Kunde Radha Kunde Giri Govardhana Shama Kunde Radha Kunde.
This is also in honor of my father-in-law's birthday, and also my Guru Maharaj left yesterday. 5 years yesterday. 5 years.
Jaya Radhe Jaya Krishna Jaya Vrindavana Shri Govinda Gopinatha Madana Mohana Krishna Jaya Vrindavana Shri Govinda Gopinatha Madana
मेरो राधा रमन गिरधारी गिरधारी श्याम बनवारी मेरो राधा रमन गिरधारी गिरधारी श्याम बनवारी मेरो राधा रमन गिरधारी गिरधारी श्याम बनवारी मेरो राधा रमन गिरधारी मेरो राधा रमन गिरधारी मेरो राधा रमन गिरधारी गिरधारी श्याम बनवारी छीन ले हंस के सबका ये मन सखीरी मेरो राधा रमण
छीन ले हंस के सब काय मन सखीरी मेरो राधा रमण
राधा रमण मेरो राधा रमण जी
राधा रमण मेरो राधा रमण जी
राधा रमण मेरो राधा रमण
ओ राधा रमण मेरो राधा रमण जी
छीन ले हंस के सब का ये मन सखीरी मेरो राधा रमण मुखड़े को देख कोटि चंदा
Okay, welcome everyone. Thank you all for joining us on my father-in-law's 8th birthday. 8 leave the zero out. So yeah, we honored. Very happy to have my father-in-law here. It's an honor and a pleasure. And thank you all for joining and making the day a success. So, anyways, what do we do first?
5-minute kirtan.
Happy birthday.
5 minutes.
Right, okay, no worries.
No, okay, so happy birthday, right?
Okay.
Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Nana. Happy birthday to you.
Let's do the South African style. Oh,
He's a jolly good fellow. Oh, he's a jolly good fellow. Oh, he's a jolly good fellow.
And so say all of us. And so say all of us. And so say all of us. Oh, he's a jolly good fellow. Oh, he's a jolly good fellow. Oh, he's a jolly good fellow. And so say all of us.
Hip hip!
Hooray!
Hip hip!
Hooray!
Knock a beat! Okay, then our call is two grandsons to come help us cut the cake. Come on, one on either side. Come on, one on either side.
Get in there.
Okay, and his daughter to join in.
I'm 80 years old. That means I'm married for
Next week it will be 53.
53 years.
Yo.
But wait, I never heard my wife say something good. Except today, she's telling she's a jolly good fellow.
Oh, he gave me the recipe for you to eat.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to cut the cake now. But we're talking about the relationship. My wife is close here. She pulled me and brought. I think you saw me. What she was doing.
But the relationship is not like that.
No. In South Africa, the commonest way of getting married is for the parents, the girl's father and mother, and the boy's parents to engage.
Going out.
They will talk, and then the couples are only introduced from a distance, maybe in a lounge. All right, let me tell you the next one. The youngsters today don't get married like that. They get married by their own relationship. This boy will tell you better. They meet, the girl and the boy will meet, and if they like one another, they call that love. L-O-V-E. I love you, I love you. If that happens, then parents get to know. I was talking to my son-in-law, Janaka. I was telling him about my grandchildren, speaking about them. I said, yeah, I'm going to have, now I can't play with them like you play with small grandchildren. The grandfather will crawl on the floor, the grandchildren ride on his back. That was the days I was hoping to have. But when I come back here that time, this fellow has gone an adult. And that fellow has gone another adult. And I got 2 granddaughters. They're also not what they were. So I can't play with them. So I was telling my son-in-law, now where are these people? They associating in the school with different types of people, mostly not even Indians. So he says, likely I'll get a white daughter. So he was just joking with me. I'm sure that's serious.
You don't know.
But ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you, if you want to hear me, I'll tell you something very, very special, which is the third kind of love or whatever relationship where a man and a lady can come together. Anybody can tell me?
Interactive class.
I will tell you about my relationship. My parents did not go and meet my wife's parents. Neither did my wife's parents meet my parents. Well, my children were not there. So I was telling that gentleman there, I was telling him that I was a musician. I used to play clarinet, and then we hired out Saturday night and Sunday is weddings common in South Africa. Every weekend on the state. Night, Saturday night and Sunday. Playing music. One day our band, not me, I'm just a musician, was hired out to play in a birthday party. What, not like 80 years, first birthday party. And you know, you need an MC to conduct the birthday party. But for me on my stage, I'm the band leader because I'm playing clarinet. So I'm associating with the master of ceremony to play here because we will sing a happy birthday professionally with music. I had a lot of singers. So I had to relate to the master of ceremony.
And who are the master of ceremony?
Master of ceremony was a person, I will tell you, was a person who looked smart, suit, tie, relatively young, I thought he was like my friend. I'm associating with him so I can play the right number. When he says, about to sing happy birthday, we will sing it professionally. So I became friendly with the master of ceremony, very friendly. Watch now the third way of how to get married. I told him, just don't worry about my language, those is the language. I'll tell him, fine, we became friends. Of course, I want to tell you, you see what's here now. Now this is real stuff that the band boys must have, because otherwise they can't play. So break time, he's taking us, because we only go in to a room to have some, they call it shots. So we just had one, and I'm telling him, you know, my friend, I'm telling him, my friend, these are some of the words I use of word. As smart as cherries. Thank you. telling him because he's the only man I know. I told him, right. Then you see who? I'm saying, that girl there, which one? The girl in green and white.
That's my daughter.
Now, you know what he tells me? Hey, that's my daughter. So who? Give me a hearty clap. Okay.
So Virat, you saw how your Nana met you.
Now do you see?
That's why you're don't take it. You
What I'm trying to say?
have a shots to play.
What I'm trying to say, I did not fall in love. I fell in love, but I didn't meet the bride.
You met the father.
Met the bride, it was sorted out. Then following weekend, I didn't go to the band. I went to the house. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. We only knew that you're a teacher. But we don't know the other side. You're a principal and teacher. But I'm sorry, my grandchild won't do that.
I'm sure. Right. Go ahead and show, but you do what Nana did.
Nana Oleta. Olet Prabhupada ji.
Or you can just take the top.
From my first step, you were there.
Yeah.
Strong hands, warm heart, steady care. You taught me how to dream and fight, to chase the stars, to stand for right. And every candle on your cake shines with the love you always gave. No words can never quite explain, but today I'll try to say, go get happy birthday, Dad. You're my hero, my guide. With your laughter and your light, I walk with pride. Through every high, through every low, you've been the home I always know. So here's my song from me to you. I love you more than words can do. Happy birthday, Dad, this one's for you. You never needed a crown to shine, your quiet strength forever mine. With every story, every smile, you've walked with me the longest mile. Now the years, they may go fast, but the love you gave will always last. A father, friend, the best by far, my guiding voice, my northern star. And Vilke, happy birthday, Dad. Let the music play, let the candles glow, let the memories stay. You're my blessing every day, more than words could ever say. So here's my heart wrapped in a tune, a song that shines just like the moon. Happy birthday, Dad, this one's for you. This one's for you. Go beard, happy birthday, Dad. Let the music play, let the candles glow, let the memories stay.
I remember all the little things you do, the way you laugh, the way you see me through. You hold my hand when the world feels wide. You're always there right by my side. Through every storm, through every day, you've shown me love in every way. You are my everything, Dad, my shining light, my hero, my guide, through the darkest night, through every storm and calm my cheer me on when I take a fall. You hear my dreams and you hear my call. With every hug, with every word, you show me love without being heard. Through every laugh, through every fight, your love has always led me right.
Wishing Daddy a happy 80th birthday.
Thank you, dear.
I see you got your dad too much.
Wishing you a happy 80th birthday. We are all so happy and pleased that both of you with us. And I have always wanted to celebrate your birthdays, and you're always been away from us. So I am so happy to have you here, and I hope you got spoiled today. And I'm going to try to spoil you as much as I can while I have you here with us.
And imagine the best and the milestone birthday as well. You forgot.
Thank you, Dad, for all you do. The world is brighter because of you. You are my everything, Dad, my shining light, my hero, my guide, through the darkest night, through every smile, through every tear, you held me close and calmed my fear. You are my everything, Dad. You are my everything, Dad. I bet you could have used a minute, just a little time alone. But you let me be your little shadow, following wherever you would go. Then I got a little older, and you gave me space to grow. I don't ever seem to tell you enough, but I want you to know, when God made you my father, He knew who I'd need. When He picked you from the others, He could already see that you would be my hero and everything I wanna be. When God made you my father, He was being good to me. I come to you with all my secrets, and you never ever judge. And when I'm falling in my weakness, you give me strength to stand back up. No amount of miles could separate us, no place where I don't feel your love. You say I'm the gift that heaven gave you, But Daddy, I'm the lucky one. 'Cause when God made you my father, He knew who I need. When He picked you from the others, He could already see that you would be my hero and everything I wanna be. When God made you my father, He was being good to me. You'll always be my father. No one could replace you. There will never be another that could ever fill your shoes. 'Cause Daddy, you're my hero and everything I wanna be. When God made you my father, He was being good to me. Yeah, He was being